Exodia! Obliterate!
Hey, what's up, Yu-Gi-Oh fam? Andrew Godsmith here, Godsmith of Chaos, here at Heads or Tails Gaming again in Brantford for the Rage of Abyss premiere event. Now, here in Brantford at Heads or Tails, this is the last event because sadly, they are closing their doors as of December 31st or the end of December. So this is the last big event here at the place that I call home, and then I'll have to find a new place. Yep. Anyways, let's make my way in, and it's time to duel.
Do you have enough parking at your house?
The cover card field center.
Like, if we really want to do it, I could go pick people up and bring them
5
back. 'Cause I know
packs.
Joe's going to meet us there.
Let's go. Will I pull Blue Eyes?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go, Blue Eyes.
First pack was the throne, and it's like, don't leave, just keep flying.
Outmagi Mergy, Release Brainwashing, Armed Rebellion, Ragnarika, Wisteria of Woe, Man, the Ultraman Human, Xyz Poseidon Splash, Anarchist Monk of the Six Samurai, Guilt of the Sinful Spoils, and Surfacing Big Jaws. Right on.
Let me do one for the chan. All right, how do you do this?
All right, let me
Whip it out on John.
Yep.
All right, we go. I don't have to edit out that much. All right, we got. Not good. Oh shit.
You're revealing the card, brother.
Not good. Is that good?
Fire King.
Hey!
A buddy of mine's looking for Fire King. So.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be the guy to pull Super Demo right now.
I'm really mad that they made the.
Let's go.
Which one's that? They made what's her name a secret. The new Fire King lady.
Big
Hey, you got an Ultra.
Battle Loss, Sangan Furo, as Amina Soul, Max Melamorph, Goblin Biker Grant, Reincarnation Failing Male, QQ Anigon, and Fiendsmith Agmunde. These other two are probably going to be supers because the other one was an ultra. Come on, but I need the Blue Eyes. Forward to the front.
Battle Loss? You got a Battle Loss.
Bam, Aqua, Butterfly Fish.
Hey, we got a
Chaos.
secret giant mimic bull.
Oh, I need that.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
We got a secret. We'll take it.
I need one.
Nice.
So if you give me that one, I need one more of each.
All right, we got an alternate secret. We kiss these.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, yeah. It's not the one I'm looking for, but it's definitely a good one.
Thank you, sir.
This one's most likely a super.
Very nice.
I need Mimigools too, but they're not my main objective.
What is your main objective today?
Right on, fam. I won round 1, went against Vanquished Souls, just in 2 rounds. Went a little bit slow, but really good luck, and I was able to defeat him attack for game, but it was pretty much just because he's never gone against Exodia, so he didn't really know what to play against, and he didn't have any hand traps. Although I had cross out Designator, he didn't have any hand traps or anything for me to cross out. I was able to get through the cards because he wasn't able to destroy my Exodia. And yeah, anyways, first off, we'll start with the main deck. And of course, if you are playing the Millennium archetype, you need to play 3 Millennium Ankh. Just a no-brainer. Most important card in our deck, it summons out the unstoppable Exodia Incarnate. And gets you OTKs. I have pretty much like FTK'd, but not really, but I've FTK'd a few times with this deck by just setting up a decent board with just unstoppable Azaroon and 1 or 2 other cards, and they just scoop because there's not much they can do. Yeah. Anyways, 3 Millennium Ankh. 1, 2, 3. And they're all super shiny. Also, when playing, you need the 5 pieces. So we got the right leg, left leg, left arm, the head, the right leg, and the left arm. I've assembled the 5 pieces of Exodia. Obliterate! Anyways, yeah. Got the 5 pieces of Exodia. 3 Sengenjin. Wakes from 3 Sengenjin. Wakes from Millennia. Is a must at 3. It searches and carries your Millennium Shield. So summon him, then search Shield. Shield searches you Ankh, but with the new Blue Eyes monster comes out, just searches you Ankh. It gives you an easier way and another way that to get in the Ankh if you don't have it, to keep your life points at 8,000, because Exodia, his attack points are your life points. We got 1 Golem. You can play him at 1, you can play him at 2. Some people play him at 3 for more monsters. I personally like playing him at 1, but when Blue Eyes comes out, that might change. He searches you, Wedge Your Temple. I'm just playing Wedge Your Temple at 3. I'm not playing Terraforming, there's no real sense. Wedge Your Temple, once it hits the field, it can't be ashed, it just gets set. So unless it's ogred, then and destroyed, you pretty much, it's a free 2 monsters on the field. Then, of course, Exod, Fires of Rage. This is for going first, and Obliterate Blaze for going first as well, but it's for follow-up. So on first turn, during the end phase, Exodia lets you set 1 spell or trap from the deck. So you grab Exodia. What Exodia does, this card is always treated like the Exod and Obliterate card. If you control a level 10 or higher Exodia monster, destroy all cards your opponent controls. If this card is in the graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish it, activate one of these effects, add 1 forbidden monster from your deck or graveyard to the hand, or shuffle up to 5 forbidden 1 monsters from your graveyard and or banishment into the deck, which is great. You wait for your opponents to build up a board, and you wipe it. Plus, this can't be destroyed. Then, during your opponent's end phase, when it comes back to your turn, if you decide to play a second Exod, then you can do this. But if not, just one of these and 1 Obliterate Blaze. You play this, you set it during their end phase. And what it does is 1 level 10 or higher monster on the field with Exodia in its original name gains these effects. You can pay half your life points to destroy as many cards or spells in the trap zone as possible, then equip 5 forbidden 1 monsters from your hand or deck to this card and equip spells that each give it 2,000 attack. Now, this card is a quick effect, but the effect is not a quick effect. It's a trigger effect. So when you activate that effect to pay half your life points, it is afterwards. So this gives Exodia the effect. Then after this resolves, this takes the effect as chain 1. But it attaches all the 5 pieces, gives them 10,000 attack, so regardless, pretty much gonna win. You're gonna attack for game. So that's it for the Exodia package. There's, I think, about 20 cards, maybe 21. This is probably one of the most important cards in your deck. Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. Why? Because your attack is your life points. So higher your life points, the better. I've had it where I was almost up to 40,000 life points coming into my turn. I mean, how are you going to stop that attack? Once it hits. I mean, you can negate Exodia if there's ways around it. But Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood at 3. Then Dimension Shifter, because you just shuffle your cards back into the deck, and yeah, it can play in Shifter, under Shifter. So Shifter is a must. This time I'm playing Ash Blossom at 2. Arguably, you could side this out, don't really need it, but it's depending on where you are. If people are playing decks that 1 Ash can pretty much completely stop them, then yeah, keep it in your deck or put it in your side. Anyways, 2 Effect Veiler. I'm playing this because when you normal summon an Effect Veiler with Shield on field, you can go into Muddy Mud Dragon, who can fusion and act as act as any monster for the fusion summon that has like a name specific. So effect failure, shield goes into Muddy Mud Dragon, and then Muddy Mud Dragon plus another monster on field would go into Millennium Eyes Restrict, which it's in the name Millennium Eyes. So when you use Ankh, you can summon out Exodia plus Millennium Eyes Restrict, giving you the power with that and the power of that. So if you have these two set up, it's a really good board to go into for yourself for protection. 2 effect failure, 2 imperm, and 3 cross out designator. It came up a couple times yesterday, and it definitely helped me win the games. 1 Called by the Grave, for obvious reasons. 3 Super Poly. This I'm trying to figure out another card to swap this out with, but right now, absolutely love Super Poly. When the new Blue Eyes comes out, maybe I'll try this first, but this has came in clutch many times because it's an amazing board wipe. Now for consistency, 1 Pot of Prosperity, and the only trap in the game that I play is a monster. Angel Statue Azaroon. During their draw phase, you summon this, and it sits on the field. When they go to Synchro Summon, XZ Summon, or Link Summon, you just trigger this, tribute it, and then you destroy and negate their summon. That's it for the main deck. On to round 2. I'm 1-0. Let's go. Okay, so round 2, I lost. But anyways, I went against Chimera Fiendsmith. It was really fun. Went to round 3. It was back and forth, and we went the time. I had 4,900 life points left. He had 78, and he activated Chimera Fusion, and I activated Dogwood, and he had to summon. So he only ended up having 1 target to summon, which had 2,800 life points, or 2,800 attack, which gave me 2,800 life points, which I was 100 shy. So he won in time by 100 life points. Ugh. On to the side deck. So what I'm playing, obviously, 3 Exodia Incarnate. You need 3. Reason being, because it's awesome, and you need 3. I have gone into the 3rd one a couple times. Just if your game goes a little bit longer and they somehow remove Exodia and you have another Ankh for follow-up, it's just needed 1 Millennium Eyes Restrict, 1 Predator Plant, Trifiovirotum, haha, I botched that name, Mud Dragon of the Swamp, Goooo, Wings of Resonant Life for the targets for Super Poly, 1 Link Spider, IP, an SP, 1 Silhouette Rabbit, 1 Dark, Selene, an access code, Superstar Slayer Typhon. Absolutely love this card because if there's nothing else that you can do, at least you can normal summon a limb and overlay this over top of it. Most of the time, if not every time, your opponent's going to summon more than 1 monster from the extra deck. And then, of course, I already shown you Muddy Mud Dragon. That is everything for the extra deck. Anyways, I'm 1-1, on to round 3. Here we go. May the heart forever be in my cards. Woohoo! Yeah, so I just won round 3. I OTK'd my opponent twice. What happened was game 1, I lost dice roll. He went first, and it came to me, and I was able to pretty much just like clear his board and stop him. And yeah, he just scooped because he realized that I would have been able to attack him for game. Game 2, he went first, and I sided in Nib. First time I've ever used Nib. I never do. I'm so scared to put it in my deck because it's just such a big brick. He was playing Salamangrate, and I just waited, and he got 5 summons, and I nibbed him, and it went through. It worked, and that was it. He passed it to me, and I was able to go full combo, and yeah. So only 2 games. round 3, I won 2 for 1 with Exodia. If I win again, I'm gonna top. Let's go. Onto the side deck. Of course, 3 Malcharmy Perulia. I don't really want to get, well, of course I want it, but I'm not going to pick it up. The Fuwalos, I don't really want to pick that up. I just don't have the funds. Who does? Hopefully I pull it someday, or if someone wants to gift it to me. Jokes. Anyways, 3 Malcharmy Perulia, 3 Raigeki, 3 Nibiru, 3 Dimensional Barrier, and 3 Deck Lockdown. Now, depending on your locals or depending on the tournaments you go to, these are going to be different. Probably going to switch up a lot of it for YCS this weekend. But for now, that is my deck for Exodia. Hope you enjoyed. May the heart forever be in your cards. Love you all. Later. So I lost 4th round. I am 2-2, and the deck that I lost against was the deck that I was going to play. I was going to play Sprite, and I didn't play it. And then I went against it in the 4th round, which would have determined top 4. And if I won, I would have been top 4. But I lost and got 2-2 against Sprite. Anyways, may it hurt for ever being any cards. Maybe I'll win the draffle. Let's go. Jelly bellies. Anyways, that's it for today's event. I got 2 out of 2. 2 wins, 2 losses. Not upset by it, but I wish I did better. This is freaking crazy. Look at this guy's backyard. Isn't that crazy? Freaking giant skeletons. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. May the heart forever be in your cards. Love you all. Good night.